Hello and welcome back to The Witcher 3. So, we need to go and solve the problem that the crones are having with something in, something in the swamp, basically, that they want me to go and kill. And that's kind of my speciality, so we'll get Roach and then we'll head out of the swamp. Come on, Roach. 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 Get over here. Right.
Let's go.
Okay. Over here. And... ooh. This way? Okay. I didn't even see the path that way, but that kind of works. Yeah. Just head straight out of the swamp. We should have killed everything in the area, I would admit. Yeah, okay. Not quite everything, but, you know, almost everything in the area. Where are we going? Trying to figure out the way through the trees. As I was saying, we should have killed everything in the area, so we should just be able to run through here. Anyway. That's obviously not the case, so... not really much point in continuing that. Okay. There's a couple of dead deers, just as you do, hanging out. That must be where the hunter lives. Announcement: the inhabitants of the villages of Downwarren and Lindenvale are hereby ordered to report to the Nilfgaardian Army Group Center Camp to perform labor for the Empire. Lists of assigned residents and their designated days of service have been provided to the village eldermen. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged. Commander, Army Group Center Camp. Alright. Just interested who we got here. There's some very knackered looking peasants. Okay. Who for some reason are sleeping on the floor despite well, I suppose they only have one bed. Oh, I see. I see his problem right now. He was gwenting and drinking. Yep, that'll explain it. Okay. Right. Hello.
Greetings.
So, what's bothering the villagers?
Nice village.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
I do not belong to anyone.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
Yes.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all, fathers, sons, daughters and mothers. Folk are afeard to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Okay. Well, you can tell me a little bit more.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder.
A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Okay. So how long has this been going on for?
When did all this start?
3 year back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Womenfolk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the lady's help.
Okay, I'll look.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folk stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Okay. Well, we know what the evil is, so let's just remind ourselves. We have the book. The book is very important. It'll tell us what's going on. We also know that the ravens stole Johnny's voice. So we know that they have some problems with people. Like Johnny. Johnny appears to... The only thing we've seen him use his voice for is snapping Gran out of her kind of craziness. So we're not entirely sure what we got going on here. So folks say there were 4 at first. So she was effectively one of the crones. She had 3 daughters made out of dirt and water. Fair enough, whatever. Was the sole ruler of all Velen. Her daughters brought her the people's request and served as her voice. So they were kind of the middlemen. Each spring, sacrifices of grain, animals, and men were made to the ladies of the wood on their special night. As the years passed, the ladies of the wood slipped deeper and deeper in. The lady of the wood slipped deeper and deeper into madness. Her madness eventually spread all over the land. Men took to abandon their home, setting out into the bog where they became food for beasts. Before long, Velen was drowning in blood. Okay, fairly bad. The daughters saw their land nearing destruction and took it upon themselves to save it. When spring came once more, it came with night of sacrifices. They killed their mother and buried her in the bog. Her blood watered the Okatop Ard Serpent, and from then on the tree grew wholesome and hearty fruit for the people. As for the lady's immortal soul, it refused to leave its beloved land, so the sisters imprisoned it. This day it lies trapped beneath the whispering hillock, where it thrashes about in powerless rage. Okay, so it's gone mad, and there's more and more mad stuff happening. We can assume that the daughters, like, they had good intentions for the land, but for what reasoning, who knows? Maybe it was kind of like a power struggle situation. Who wrote this book would be incredibly useful to know, because there's obviously some bias here. It's saying like, folks say there were this many, folks say this, and then it goes like, it says that, and then it goes straight into long ago this was the case. So, came here from a faraway land. No idea about that. 3 daughters. They're obviously the 3 crones. So I'm trying to figure out what our best course of action is, basically. So, sole ruler of all... That seems fine. So, if we assume this was kind of like what people are saying from the folk have been under the crones, and they have a kind of respect for the crones. The crones apparently keep their promises. So, you do something for the crones do something for you. There's kind of a there's a deal there. Okay. So there's no proof about the ladies of the lady. There's nothing. It doesn't say apart from she slipped deeper and deeper into madness. Madness spread over the land. Men abandoned their homes out into the bogs. But that sounded like the same kind of stuff that. Yeah, it sounds like she's got some stuff going on with maybe calling people into the bog. I don't know. Do the crones do that as well? It's just. I don't know. I guess we have to go and see what's up with the Whispering Hillock, and then we can have a better clue about what's going on. Did we pick up any food, by the way? We have some bread. Nice. So we need to go and basically find out what's going on over there, because right now we don't have much of a clue. We have guesses. We have some preconceived notions that maybe it's not all as it seems, but apart from that, not a lot. There's definitely something the crones aren't telling us. But, you know, maybe they just, it's on a need to know kind of thing. But it seems like they could have told us it's like their mother, they would like us to kill her, giving us some context, but they haven't given us context. You gotta wonder why. Surely they would want to say like, you know, this is what you gotta go kill. But they were being pretty cryptic about everything, to be fair.
Be gone. Come no closer. I know whence you come.
Okay. So that's pretty clear. That's a warning, and that's a conscious being. Fair enough. So that
The
doesn't...
powers that protect me, they sense whence you come.
Interesting. So that's definitely implying that it's not the person in the trees doing it, it's the powers around it that are doing it. Okay, assuming that they are separate. And that we're not being lied to. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, there's some wolves over there. Not a big worry. What's that over there? as a place of power. And a werewolf. What do we use against werewolves? Werewolves. Wolves aren't as bad as they made out to be. Werewolves, though, they're every bit as bad and worse. Okay. So they're active at night. They hunt alone. You have to use Devil's Puffball against them. Also, okay, so that's poison. Moondust. Cursed Oil, which we have in Igni. So you've got, they have healing, so we must have to try and stop that. Okay. Well, let's quickly go and put that on our weapon. Where is it? We got Cursed Oil here. Hybrid Oil. Cursed Oil? Beast Oil. Cursed Oil. There we go. Right. We do have the Devil's Puffball actually on us, don't we? Yeah. Okay. Any of this we need to take? That's just 1% resistance to everything. It's kinda doesn't seem as good as I would think it would be. 25% sign intensity, but might not be it might not be cloudy. Black blood's not useful. Okay, I think we're good there. Thunderbolt seems good. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go for it. We have Quen active. Thunderbolt.
Be gone! Be gone! The powers will not relent.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That worked. Really did not like that. Keep our Quen up. Oh, I didn't notice our oil is for a set number of hits. It's got a timer on it as well, but it's a set number of hits. That's interesting. Okay. Come on. No healing. Healing not allowed. There we go.
Who are you? Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Okay. Grab that. That's really good because we have an extra character slot. If we have to go 2 in red to get a bonus out of it, like to get a good bonus, what's it, or like to get to the next level, what do we need to go for? Fast attack we use a lot. Resolve, adrenaline point upon taking damage. Again, I don't like taking ones that are only beneficial if you take damage. That's encouraging bad behavior or bad gameplay. Time slowed while using crossbow, we're never going to use that. We're always going to aim. We're always just going to use default aim. Deflect arrows, oh my god. Arrows while parrying. Again, not very useful. Well, it doesn't tell us what the levels after that are. Okay. Any way we can fix that? No, not really. Oh, hold for the description size. Alright, that's not really what I thought it would do. So actually, yeah, an extra 1 in fast attack is probably our best way of dealing with this. Yeah. We'll go for an extra 1 in fast attack. Okay. Alright, let's head inside the Whispering Hillock. I mean, it wasn't really as scary as it made itself out to be. We head through here? Nope. Okay. Guess we have to head underwater. Okay. What's over here? I saw the bubbles and thought, oh, must be something. Guess not. Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice. Ooh. I thought I saw another chest. I did. They were just a little bit further along. Awesome. Awesome. Right. Anything else? Nope. That outfit better than our current outfit? No. Not at all. Our current outfit looks pretty good, so I'm happy to keep it. Right. Pull ourselves out there, and let's have a look at what we got going on.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
let's see what it tells us.
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I'd kept the balance. The Crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding o'er us.
Okay. So, not full truth, maybe. Unless she meant a different kind of circle. Because she was the leader of the group. Abandoning the circle maybe meant, you said she kept the balance, so maybe she was... Yeah. Okay, let's see what else she has to say before going too much into that.
Must know the Crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They take their strength from a broth of human flesh.
Okay. Why did they kill you?
Why did they kill you?
The Crones want this land. They'd rule the Wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
Sounds fair enough, yeah. So, she was the mother of the Crones. The Crones want power, so they got rid of the mother. Fair enough. Why was I attacked?
I was attacked.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
Now, what we don't know is whether this thing defying them is a good or a bad thing. That's the bit we're missing. Because the Crones, we suspect something's up with them. But is it good? Like, is it the lesser evil? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's see what else it says.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here, in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly, a labyrinth of leaves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
Okay. So, tell me more about the children.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no runes to Ard Serben. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
Okay. Tell me more about the Crones.
The Crones. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
Okay. So, do we believe him or not? I think we're gonna help it. Here's my logic, right? We know the Crones are up to weird stuff. We know that they got some kind of mind control-y stuff going on with that lady. So we've got proof that they are pretty evil. The book that we read was probably written by folks who worship the Crones. So obviously it's going to be tainted towards them. So the mother used to help and then went mad. Why would she change? What changed? Like, that's the bit that I don't get there. There's got to be some, like, unless she's just grown old and gone mad, which seems unlikely. Seems like we're speaking to quite a switched on figure here. They have an agenda, but they're switched on. It doesn't seem like they were mad. So there must be a reason why they were, you know, in theory, luring people into the swamps. I don't think she did it. I think the Crones did it, framed her, and then that caused the rest of it. Now, obviously, this incredibly mythical being is going to be a little angry, but I still think letting it go is the right thing. I think the Crones, we can tell they're up to stuff, and I don't think that we really like the whole Elderman saying you belong to the Crones. That's gonna be twitching on our Geralt with the you know, the whole kind of rebel side of him. That's not something he likes to hear. So I'll help you. Also, I like that it's just sat here and no, let us think it over for a second.
If you can save the orphans from the meadow, I'll help you.
I will find them, free them, open the door of my cage. Blood is my escape, a rite you must perform. With the black of raven feathers, the white of my bones, and the swift steed, a mare wild and free, in meadows pasture court, dark as a bottomless well, black as the depths of night. Such a beast, no other. Gather these and bring them here.
Okay, I have the raven feathers.
Got some raven feathers.
Find my remains and bring me a mount.
A wind-born steed, a black squall turned horse.
What was that change in voice? Interesting.
Why do we need a black horse?
The beast and I shall be as one. As when I lived, we shall be a gale. Nothing to stop us. A wild steed from meadows moist.
Okay.
Where'll I find your remains?
My bones, they lie in a solitary mound nearby, due west.
Okay.
I'll gather what I need to free you, then return.
Gather and return to the hillock's depths, to the tree's rotten heart. Pierce my heart, let blood flow. To be born again, I must first be consumed.
Go now and return through the passage I have opened.
Alright. Well, let's go through the passage and go and get her the stuff. We've agreed to our path, so we're gonna stick to it. You know, barring anything else. Oh. I want to go on the other quest, please. Let's just solve Dan Rowan's Whispering Hillock. There we go. Okay. Well, now we're out of there without the creepy music. Everything's just a little different. Okay. Yeah, you can see where people have tried to make sacrifices to this thing. Try and get it to stop, but it's just not really, not happening. Do anything up the top side of the tree? Out of curiosity. No, I'm just interested. Anything else going on? Any other clues we can decipher? Got the ancient oak. Thought I heard a door opening there. That would have been weird. Oh. Fast travel point. Not quite what I was looking for. What's over here? That's red. Red means it's something we have to find, right?
A kid.
Oh. That's it? There's a dead kid? I mean, not to sound overly dismissive, but not really what we were looking for. Okay. What's also interesting is that Ciri, while she was here, fought some werewolves. That means she can't have been too far from this area, because that's where they're all for. In fact, I think one of the werewolves said they were one of the children. The child she was with said she was from Lindenvale. Yeah, so she must be from there. So yeah, Ciri must have been in that area right there. Interesting. Okay. Where do we need to go? Instead of just wandering around. Oh, like there. Oh, at the top of the tree. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Ooh, not the top of the tree. Let's see, a little bit further away. That's okay. That is another werewolf. I can see. Wait, that's a water hag. Quite definitely not a werewolf. I'm also fine to just leave the water hag alone. The water hag's fine to drown her. Extremely unhappy with that. Right. Goodbye. Oh, you don't know the anger you have just awakened in me. Die, you horrible water hag. Die. Come on. Right. Die, you horrible water hag. Oh, you think you're so clever. Right. Grab the loot. Wonder why we have green smoke appearing from the side of our... Oh, it's because we're toxic. Okay. That's fine. It'll disappear now that we're not in combat. Alright. That must be the grave. What a very small grave. Okay.
Strange bones. Don't seem human to me.
Well, we didn't really expect them to be human, did we? Okay. We gotta find the mound. The mound is a little bit away. Okay, Roach. Here, Roach. Alright, let's get on it. And let's go find out what's going on. It's over this way, we think. Oh, that's weird.
Run, Roach.
Just up the hill, Roach. Do it. I don't see what your problem is.
Faster.
Yep, faster. Up the hill. Nope.
Go.
Not quite. Okay. This way? Roach.
Run, Roach.
Roach, you can do it. I believe in you. Look, Roach. See? You can just make it up the hill like
Place
that.
of power. Should draw from it.
It's the same one as before, isn't it? Exactly the same one as before. It does increase our igni sign intensity, which, you know, that's good, I suppose. Oh, that was almost the best climbing I've ever done. And then it wasn't. Right. Top of the hill. Let's go up here. And let's go and find out what's going on. Drink the swallow. I didn't drink swallow, did I? I drank more alcohol. That's fine. It means we don't need to use the swallow. Also means we can't see, but, you know, don't need to use the swallow, which is nice. So was she only guarded by one werewolf? I mean, not to sound dismissive again, but doesn't seem like much of a guard. Also wondering what that tower is over there, because we've seen it a few times from a few different angles. There was a tower just like it in Witcher 2 that I was also like, I wonder what that tower is. Oh. Are these the things we have to tame? Oh, alright. Hey, horse. Horse. There we go.
Move it.
Excuse me, horse? Sorry. That's fine. And over to the Whispering Hillock. Yeah, you're much better than Roach. You go where I want you to go. You don't get lost. You're great. Okay.
Slower.
No, faster. Definitely. Right. Now where do we have to take it? Just kind
Let's
of
go.
here, or do we ride it in? Yes, we ride it in. Okay. I brought you a horse. Apparently I put reins on.
Ready. We can start.
Let me fly, raven wings. Lay wings amidst the feathers. Place all beneath my heart. My heart you must pierce, and bring the steed.
Okay. Let's ask for the human remains.
Saw bodies of women and children in the woods. You've killed people who are no threat to you.
The wood killed them, for nature is blind. Death is never more than death.
Okay. Do you want to trick the being in a tree? Not really. I think we want to start the ritual. I think we're good with it. Yeah.
I offer raven feathers.
Once I was free, I shall be free once more.
I offer your remains.
Once I was flesh, I shall be flesh once more.
Okay. Sorry there, horsey. Well, doesn't seem great.
Free the children.
I shall. A word once given must be honored.
I guess we know where the crones learned about, you know, or at least where the crones got their sense of honor from. Can we ride Black Beauty? Black Beauty. Let's just stay there and let me ride you. No? Okay. That's alright. You can go. Don't worry about the Axie sign. Kinda interested where it goes from here. Roach, I need you. Quicker, Roach. We're losing it. Roach, you are magnificent. You appeared exactly where I wanted you to. It went down here. Where did it go from here? I have no idea. Near a ruined tower. Oh, what's in here?
Whoa there, Roach.
Doesn't appear to be anything here. Apart from some loot. Alright, I'll bite. The butter knife. I can't help but feel disappointed.
That's it, Roach.
Oh wait, why am I marking it? We already... Yeah, we already know where it is. That's fine. We'll head out to Downwarren. So this is just telling us the quickest way to the road, I assume? Yeah, because we want to kind of turn left here.
Giddy up.
Wait, why is it telling us to go... Oh, because the Alderman of Downwarren isn't in Downwarren. Yeah, he's actually next to the Ancient Oak. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. To go... Okay... Yeah, alright. Hey, what's up, peasants? How did everything go? Killed the werewolf.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Let's... how much do we trust them? Let's tell them what happened. Let's be honest.
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
You know what? The way we phrased it means I just have to say it doesn't matter.
Went up the hill, took care of the problem. The details are my concern.
Aye, truly said. I knows naught of such things anyway.
Yeah.
The Crones, or the Ladies of the Wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
Alright. Ugh. Okay. Never want more than one favor from them, huh?
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Alright. I mean, it does seem a bit like a mafia situation, you know. You gotta pay for protection. But still, you can't help but feeling, given all that they protect us, stuff they're saying. Doesn't sound good, does it? Guess that's why she had an ear in her hand. Yeah, that little hand doesn't make me feel good.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
He's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
Don't you mean bring it ear? Oh, marking the hand.
Bring it, not ogle it.
So that will be Anna.
You disobeyed us once more.
We are forgiving creatures, but you allowed the children to escape.
They never wanted to flee. They liked it here. They played.
Your punishment must be harsh. Now silence! We must speak to the white-haired one.
So, the horse
I know
creature.
that, Mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours. Come.
Okay.
It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
There's so much packed in there. Okay, let's start with... let's go back. The horse creature spirit may have already done what it may have paid its side of the bargain. It says the children have left. They've escaped, like they've fled. So that's good. Hopefully. Anna. Now, she asked when he first arrived at this little village. She said, "I wonder what's happened to my daughter and her sister." I'm fairly certain that's roughly what she said. So that means that Anna does not know, or did not know, that her other daughter was dead. So that would imply, implies a whole bunch of things. But basically, her daughter being dead was not what Anna wanted, or at least it wasn't what Anna thought was going to happen. Either way, still kind of same result. She's being a little bit lied to, and she's apparently paying for it with servitude. Let's start with they look different.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you. If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
Let's ask a little bit more.
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
Alright.
To be woven together with you? I'd be your best and last.
Okay.
Not what I came for.
Yeah. Wonder if there's any significance to their different outfits. There probably is, but, you know, it's not easy to tell right now.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Not free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
I freed the spirit trapped in the tree.
Geralt, no!
Hear that, sisters? Traitor!
Geralt!
She took the children. 'Twas her.
We made a deal. I was supposed to help the villagers. I held up my end of the bargain. They're safe now.
So, a mockery you chose to outwit.
We know who this spirit was, so why do you want the children?
What did you need the children for?
Need? We? They needed us. Our care.
Sure.
You exposed them to great danger.
We cannot help them because of you.
Uh-huh.
Leave it, sisters. Everything in its time.
Uh-huh. Don't really like that it made us tell them that we freed the spirit, given that we're allowed to lie to the Alderman. Bit odd. Anyway, tell me about Ciri.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Ashen-haired.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter. Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl. Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
I don't believe you.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Okay. Where is she now?
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone special was to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp.
He's
We
been
knew
bleeding.
not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood. The soul seed that would burst into flame.
Back to the prophecy of Ithilien. Okay.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set, the cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely, plump, perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it.
Alright. So, they're obviously working with Imraleth.
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
But not like... It sounds like more of a respect thing. Like, Imraleth has, like, first... He has dibs. But they're like, okay. We can get something out of this.
Come back.
Now, this section has a little bit of a trick to it. You may have noticed doing a little bit of a speed running technique here. I'm going to call press B a lot. And, oh, we're done with that section. And then she escaped. And presumably she fell down the cliff that leads her to the werewolf at some point. So Imraleth came on his own, so he obviously, or like, he came without like a whole army, so he obviously assumed that Ciri was all on her own, you know, that sort of stuff. So you can kind of see how it went. Also, the fact that they're working with him pretty much says that, you know, that says that we definitely shouldn't be trusting the Crones. Doesn't mean that their mother is better. Just means we shouldn't trust them.
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
Yeah, definitely. I won't let you get away with it.
You tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words. Our fates are bound true. But now is not the time for that to bear fruit.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Seeing you, handsome knight.
Alright. Weird. Well, there's a lot to unpack there. Like, so much. I kind of want to read the character entries. I don't usually do that, but I want to know more. I want to know what the symbolism is, and the fact they have like individual ones, or what is meaning for you to get from them. Let's have a look here. So we know a lot about Anna. The ones we don't know about. So we know about Imraleth and Eredin. So what's the difference? Imraleth is the general of the Wild Hunt. Okay, he's been chasing Ciri for quite some time, striving to deliver her to his ruler, Eredin. The way that sounded, like, it sounded like Imraleth is going to come and get her, not Eredin. So maybe they work kind of for Imraleth? Interesting. Interesting. It's just how their structures up. Hopefully we'll learn a little bit more about that as the game goes on. Anyway, Ghost in the Tree. Yeah, we knew a whole bunch about that. Transformed. It says Druid Spod Ghost, which I really like. I like that it still says it's the Druid, even though you're quite certain it's not the Druidess. It's actually the, you know, it's the mother of the Crones. It could be the same one and the same, but still, it's an interesting pattern. Like, it's an interesting thing. They won't tell you. It's obviously meaning to jump that out at you. Okay. Yeah, although the youngest of the three crones, the Weavess is not one jot less ugly or evil than her older sisters. It is she who wove their magic tapestries of human hair gathered as tribute from the young children of nearby villages during their cutting ceremonies. These tapestries were how the worshippers of Ladies of the Wood made contact and paid homage to their deities. I also like... Is that in the background? Oh, it's just the same one in the background each time, I think. Wait, let me move on to a different section. Now, it's the same picture in the background. I thought it was Anna in the background for that section. I was like, oh, that's neat that they kind of mixed it together like that. But no, it's just a random picture. The Crones of Ellen were not just old. They were literally ancient, having been around since the reign of the first human kings and possibly even since the coming of the elves. Of one of the ghastly sisters, the Wispess was the most ancient, or at least so claimed the swamp dwellers' whispered legend. Whispered, for if they spoke too loudly, the crone would hear it, for she demanded tribute in the form of human ears, which she hung from trees, and through which, using primeval magic, she heard all that happened in the swamp. Okay. Yeah, we know a lot about Ciri. Where's the third one? We have Wispess, we have Weavis, and where's... Oh, there it is, Brewis. The crone known as Brewis was the middle of the three demonic sisters in terms of age, but the first in terms of size. Brewis was said to be a master concoctor of magical mixtures, and in the more ghastly legends was said to know over a dozen recipes for human soup. Okay, I guess that's where they're going with large. She's larger because she likes to cook and eat, I guess. I don't know. But basically what we're getting at is they're just magic users who are really powerful. There's not so much else. Like, she gets the ears so that she can do rituals. No, sorry, she gets the ears so she can do rituals. She made the tapestry, which was just another spell. And Brewis made soup and mixtures. So all in all, they're just druid. They could just be druids. Like, they could be druidesses who have just been corrupted over time. It's entirely possible. It's not like they're necessarily mystical beings. They could just be, like, you know, old sorceresses. Like, really old sorceresses. It's interesting. Or they could be a different kind of race as well. They could be a mixture of the two. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.